I wanted to come back with a follow-up video on the My Epilepsy Story video. If you watch that, you could see I was a little perturbed about where my current medical situation was with regarding my epilepsy. I just wasn't really happy, so I was just saying I'm gonna try to take all of this into my own hands. I'm gonna stop waiting for my doctor to say, you know, oh, do this, or we're gonna do this test and wait for that, or, you know, just kind of having her guide me around and do this. So, you know, I said, you know, that's it. I'm done. I'm getting plane tickets. I'm getting bus tickets. I'm walking to cities. I don't care. Like, I'm going enough. So, I don't know if you can see, I'm in a hotel right now. The city behind me is Cleveland. I'm a Florida girl. I'm from Florida, so I actually flew up here. After I made that story, the My Epilepsy Story video, I just, to be honest, I sat down on my couch and I prayed. I just talked to God and I cried and I just opened my heart and asked for help. And it wasn't like, it didn't feel like it was more than an hour later where I was on the phone and, you know, I was calling places, some that I'd never even heard of. And to me, that was God that gave me the names of those places. You know, He told me about the clinical trials at University of South California. He gave me the names of the top 4 finest medical facilities in the country. Like, literally, this list of facilities, of facilities was in my head that day, and I looked them up online and found that they were the top 4 in, this is the list. Apparently, you can't see it, but I can. I looked it up and they were the top 4 in the country, and I was just like, wow. So that's how I got here. That's how I got here, was a lot of God and a little bit of me. I jumped on the phone and I said, hey, Cleveland Clinic, how do I get from here to you? And I had my records transferred over. I came up here in May and I did some of the same testing that I have done in Florida multiple times with different doctors. Like, I think 3 different neurologists, 1 epileptologist, and they actually introduced different tests that nobody had ever done for some reason before. Like, they did the EEG, they did different EEG leads that nobody had done, they did MEG testing at the same time that nobody had ever done. So they collected more information at one time within the week period, or the week's worth of data that they were collecting in the epilepsy monitoring unit. These people have their stuff together too. It wasn't a month later, they called me back and said, Vanessa, turn around, come on back, we need you back. Here I am. So it's not, I have some brain damage in here. You know, every person is different. Every single brain is different. My brain is rather damaged. I have some damage in here. It's all on one side, which is great. In my case, my seizures are all coming out of one side, but they need to do a procedure called an SEEG procedure. And that is, it's like it's brain surgery. It's a more invasive EEG. It's not the one that they lay on your brain. My brain damage is deep. So it's one where they actually have to insert it into your skull and then also into your brain. And with that procedure, they're going to probably put like 10 to 15 different leads in the temporal, parietal, maybe occipital lobe of my head, all on the right side. They're going to shave it and then do burr holes, little burr holes. It's a robotic surgery as well, so it's like 2 to 3 hours. And then they're going to put all the leads in and I guess just take me out, stick me back into the monitoring unit. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did in May, but this time, instead of collecting all of the data externally, they're going to be able to collect the data internally. And because the damage I have is so deep, it's hard to probably retrieve it from, topically. I'm not sure if I'm explaining that perfectly correct. This is my understanding as the patient, so please don't take that to the bank. That's just my, understanding as the patient. So anyway, I just wanted to follow up on my video to let you know that I was like, hey, don't accept good enough. I sat my butt down. I got God involved. I got myself connected to some great places, and in a matter of months, I could literally be on my way to epilepsy surgery. If this procedure goes well, they're going to literally take the leads out of my brain and wheel me into the OR and do epilepsy surgery. I have been told twice in Tampa, Vanessa, you cannot have surgery. Vanessa, you have too much brain damage. Vanessa, your brain damage is too deep. Vanessa, we do not know where your seizures are coming from. Like, I can't, they just, for whatever reason, they just weren't able to figure it out, whether they didn't have all the right tools or the right people, or I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a patient trying to get better. But you can get better. Better is out there. You just have to get to it. Sometimes it's just not in your backyard. You know what I mean? So I just thought it was really cool that yeah, I'm having brain surgery. They're gonna stick a bunch of raw spaghetti basically into my brain on Monday. And then, that's kind of scary, but that is one step, a huge step in me possibly not having seizures anymore. So I feel like I'm rambling. I'm just a little excited, a little overwhelmed, but bottom line is if you are not happy with your current state with your epilepsy or with epilepsy of someone that you're caring for, don't sit on it and be not happy. I'm going to put some links to Cleveland Clinic, to the doctor, the epileptologist that I have. His name is Dr. Alexopoulos. There's a lot of syllables coming out here. He's been amazing. Everyone at Cleveland Clinic in Cleveland, Ohio has been incredible. They're just great, and just go find better. You know, better's out there. Better help, better people, better medicine, better natural care. Like, just, I'm going to continue to make a couple more videos because I just feel like I have a lot to say right now, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and let you know that there's just been some like incredible, amazing progress since I decided to like put the smack down on what I was not happy about with my current treatment and kicking butt. So I just want to share and just hope that if any of you are currently experiencing something that you're not happy with, you know, to maybe give you some motivation to go find something better for yourself. All right, take care.